Hello, this is Ask Anastasia, and if it's your first time on my channel, I'm talking about investing in real estate, credit repair, all these good things about money. So if you're interested, please stay and watch this video. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about Section 8 and all what you need to know about Section 8 and how to start working with them. This is video number 2. If you like to see number 1, please click on the link above, and let's start with step number 4. First of all, I want to give you the reason why I'm sharing this information. I'm meeting with people who are investing in real estate, and it's really scaring me how much money they're leaving on the table when they rent to cash tenants. They just don't know how to do it, afraid of the process, or think it's too complicated. So I decided to do this series. So let's get back to it. Step number 4, you need to do an open house and take a rental application. When I'm talking about open house, you remember we put this online. When you have your house, you want to list it with Section 8. I just list this house just to show to you, how it's look. So website, it's gosection8.com, you list it there, and in the description of the property, that's what I put. You can see house only on Saturday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Why I'm doing this? Because so many people, I used to, take phone calls, schedule appointment, and people just would not show up, and you're just wasting your time. So doing one open house, you're gonna have probably from 20 people who are interested, probably 3 or 4 gonna show up, and you're gonna take applications from them, and it's make it much more easier. And tip number 1, I put here, charge for application. Why? Because you need to check their background, and even if it looks like she's really nice tenant, and it's fine, and Section 8 is paying for it, you do need to do this. And second, what I find out that, when people pay for application fee, they are serious, because, again, from my experience, people would fill out application. You're not running credit, you're not spending money, but you're going to call the landlord, you verify, with their referrals, you talk to the place where they work, and then you contact them, okay, I'm ready to do the RTA, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. So when they pay money for application, they're serious. We already talked about do not make appointment to show unit, or I'm doing one open house, and that's what I do it from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and whoever shows up, it shows up. If no one shows up, then you do another open house, but it's rarely happen. Or you can put a lockbox. There is a lot of applications online. I don't know how many houses you have. I'm looking into it right now, how to do the system, and have a lockbox on a property. So I don't even need to go there, but this is option 2. I also put in the description, please bring your voucher and application fee. Why do you need for them to bring the voucher? You see, I'm putting here, you must have a 4-bedroom voucher. 3-bedroom voucher will not be accepted. This is small things that it's kind of advanced, but Section 8 is paying based on a voucher size. So let's say this is a 4-bedroom house, and tenant who you accept just have a 3-bedroom voucher, and they're gonna go based on their standards of payment. So even if it's 4-bedroom house, they're not gonna pay you more than $1,300. This is the amount that tenant qualified for. So don't leave money on the table. I would highly recommend to put this. Let's go to step number 5. Step number 5, it's screening. I cannot emphasize this enough. You need to verify you need to run a credit check. I know credits here in Cincinnati, it's, I don't know, I would say 80% of my tenants have really bad credit, but it's mostly because of the collection, medical bills, this kind of things, but I highly recommend to run the credit, check eviction records. It's really easy here. You just go to public record, Google it, Hamilton County public records, and you're gonna see if they had an eviction. If they lie an application, I wouldn't accept this tenant. You need to talk to the landlord. And my recommendation, not to the landlord who are they renting from right now, but to the previous landlord, because if they're really bad tenant, landlord just want to get rid of them. They're gonna tell you whatever you want to hear. And another tip, check if person that you talk to is a landlord, because what people are doing, they are giving you a phone number, of their friends. And then, you can go to the public record, check who is the owner, and you can just ask a question. When did you buy the house? How much you pay for it? So you know that he's a landlord. Another tip that I'm doing it, I'm visiting place where they live now, because I find out that this is the best way to find out how they're going to take care of your place. When I'm taking application, I'm asking them, are you going to be okay if I'm going to stop by your house just to see how you're taking care of your house? And if tenants start, screaming Bloody Mary, like it's a privacy, why would you come to my house? This unheard of. I'm just, telling them, I'm sorry, it's offended you. It's fine. I don't want you to spend the $30. Again, from my experience, if they react this way, most likely their house, it's a mess and you don't want this kind of tenant. But most of the people absolutely come and see it. Another question that I ask during taking application, I ask them, I have this question in application too, but I ask them when I'm reviewing application, why they're moving. If answer is I really like this neighborhood and house, it's bigger, or we live in apartment right now and we want our separate house, I want to have a backyard, it's fine. But if they're starting to complain about their slum landlords that do nothing, and they have a lot of cockroaches or something like this is a red flag for you. And you decide if you want to take this kind of tenant or not. Okay. Step number 6, this is the last step for today. What I'm doing is I'm stopping by tenant house and I'm signing RTA. RTA, this is a form that Section 8 required, and I'm gonna do a separate video on how to fill it out. It's about 15 pages, so I'm gonna go page by page tomorrow. So, but when you stop by tenant place, there is some things that you need to check. Check if there is a pet. You definitely can smell, if there is a dog or cat there, and if they put an application, they don't have a pet, you have to talk about it. And you can ask if you can use the restroom, and see how clean it is. You can look at the kitchen, do they smoke inside the house? You can see all these things immediately. Then you're signing RTA package, and tomorrow I'm gonna show you that you don't need to stay there for hours filling out. You just need there 2 signature and 2 separate pages. You ask for copy of social security card and ID. I do it before I go there, so they have it ready. And for RTA, I usually ask tenants if they have one. It's 15 pages, and usually Section 8 provides them with 1 copy of it. I usually take this copy. It's kind of security policy, like if they want to play games and apply with a different landlord, they need to drive to Section 8 and grab another copy of it. It's kind of, small things, but it's helping me too. And I'm going to show you a place where you can get this RTA tomorrow. Again, if you want to continue for me to continue this series about Section 8 rentals, if you're interested, please comment below. just your city or state. Or if you like video, like it. If you don't like it, unlike it. It's really helping YouTube algorithm, to show this video, and it's helping me a lot. Tomorrow I'm gonna do step 7, 8, or 9. If you don't want to miss it, please subscribe and hit notification bell.